Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today our group will present about the why network management is important during pandemic under the chapter network management. My name is Hana Salwa binti Ahmad Suhaimi and my friends are Patricia Adiba, Muhammad Arifuddin. So we will go to the next slide.
Okay, for this, what is a network management? Network management refers to the process, tools, and application used to administer, operate, and maintain a network infrastructure. Performance management and file analysis are also included in network management. To put it simply, network management is the process of keeping your network healthy, which keeps your business healthy, which is keep it smooth. Okay, next. Next. Okay. For the introduction of our task, this article was explaining about why network management during the pandemic are a public safety concern. According to representative at May 13 meeting of National Security Telecommunications Advisor Council, which is NSTAC, the White House and national security officials want more information about how public telecommunication carriers have responded to the pressure from spiking telecommunication network use. The group is working on a formal report on software-defined networking, a series of innovation that in older generation of communication of technology, virtualized most hauling and switching operating that involves hardware. The response to increased load on national telecommunication network during pandemic has dramatically influenced SDN. Okay, next. Okay, why we choose the article? Because the reason why we choose the article issue as our title that related with our syllabus, which is network management in topic 12. The article we choose is about why management is a national security issues during the pandemic, which is during the pandemic, network management were very important thing to support our system management. As we know, network management is the process of administering and managing computer network. Service provided by the discipline include fault analysis, performance management, provisioning of network, and maintaining quality of service. Software that enables network administrators to perform their function is called network management software. We choose this article is because we want to acknowledge about how network management used during the pandemic. Also, this article tells us about their effort, which is statement had a revise to analyze best practice for network resiliency amid the pandemic response, which is how to overcome the problem for the user who work from home and other users on their network. Okay, next.
Okay. Then we'll talk about the objective. Firstly, the objective is to identify the definition of software-defined networking. This study shows the concept and its characteristic as an introduction of the studies. The next purpose is to investigate the importance of software-defined networking. In this chapter, the researcher will explain the advantages of software-defined networking over traditional networks. Then, to analyze software-defined networking application in the current pandemic community. This objective is to provide an example of network management applications related to software-defined networking and its uses. After that, finding on the issue. So, this article writes about the White House and national security officials who want more information on how public telecommunications carriers have responded to the pressure from teleworkers' network usage in the meeting of the National Security Telecommunications Advisory Council (NSTAC). This discussion was made regarding on a former report on software-defined networking, which has dramatically shaped the response to increased loads on national telecommunications networks during the pandemic. Then, Joshua Steinman, Deputy Assistant to the President for Cyber and Senior Director for Cybersecurity with the National Security Council, asked NSTSC's corporate members to accelerate a review of 2011 report on telecommunications network resiliency. The report has not been updated since it was created almost a decade ago and does not completely cover the impacts of cloud computing, SDN or virtualization, 5G connected device and remote workforces. Steinman said he would like to have a revised report in hand in 45 to 60 days, help analyze best practices for network resiliency amid the pandemic response. Carrier representative said SDN has let them quickly redistribute network loads to even out stress on peering points and routing facilities. Edge computing and SDN have increased the need for coordination among carriers' networking plans, said one major carrier representative. Next.
So for the observation of findings, we'll talk about the SDN. And the most noticeable distinction between SDN and traditional networking is SDN is based on software, while traditional networking is typically based on hardware. Since it is built on software, SDN is more flexible, allowing users greater control and ease for managing resources virtually throughout the control plane. In traditional networks, they use switches, routers, and other physical infrastructure to create connection and run the network. So what is SDN? SDN is actually software-defined networking. It is a technology that separates the control plane management of network devices from the underlying data plane that forward network traffic. Customers can usually see all their devices and TCP flows in an SDN environment, which means they can slice the network from the data or management plane to support a number of applications and configurations. Basically, software-defined networking improves network connectivity for sales, customer service, internal communication, and also document sharing. SDN also allows organizations to use software and hardware from multiple vendors to have customized network services and infrastructure. A virtual network utilizes SDN, network functions, virtualization, and white boxes in conjunction. Using SDN speeds up the deployment of new applications, services, and also the business model. So, we want to suggest a software-defined networking application, which is Enterprise. Enterprise, with the support for Office 365, Salesforce, and more, is a leading software as a service and cloud monitoring provider. Enterprise Cloud Ready provides users with end-to-end network and also application visibility through real user monitoring or synthetic transaction monitoring as the platform for total digital experience management. Cloud and network administrators can easily identify and address issues with Enterprise Cloud Ready, handle updates, observe patterns, and also boost entry efficiency and operation. Enterprise also offering IT visibility and improve employee productivity. These platforms helps IT professionals to troubleshoot the output of the network, identify outages from service providers, and lastly, capture real user experience for every application.
Okay, for the conclusion, although a network management appears to be a simple function, it's a complex set of functions with interesting architectural features. In this chapter, we decompose network management into monitoring, instrumentation, and management and explore how each of these can be achieved within the network management architectures. The essence of the network management architectures is in understanding what you want to monitor and manage, determining where you want to locate each network management function, and managing the flow of network management traffic, depending on the characteristic of the network you are developing. You have a wide range of architectural solutions, from a simple single platform system with pre-configured monitoring and management capabilities to a distributed hierarchical system in which you determine and configure its monitoring and management capabilities. Okay, that's all. Thank you.